All right, hello everybody, and welcome to Dice Tales Live. Thanks for joining us tonight, or whenever you're watching the VOD or listening to the podcast. Welcome to session 49, Song of the Voiceless.
Almost 50.
Which means next time is our special number 50 session of the
That's half of 100.
That is
Very good.
Did I get it right, math teacher?
I'm proud of you.
After all this math, we have finally learned how to count to 50.
Yay!
All right, before we get going tonight, just a reminder, you can catch up on old episodes on our podcast, found anywhere podcasts can be found, or on YouTube. You can watch our old video on demand, and Twitch will often have the last one or two that we've done as well. Make sure that you are catching us live, following us on Facebook, Dice Tales Live, to see the latest updates on when events are going up. So, over to Brad to talk about our sponsors.
Thank you. Just adding to the hype. I'm the hype man.
Hype train. Hype train.
We have sponsors.
That's right!
It's going to be that kind of night. First up, our friends at Gaming Paper.
Gaming paper!
Check them out at gamingpaper.com. They manufacture rolls of gaming paper, sheets of gaming paper, dry erase tiles, transparent tiles, isometric gaming paper, and can really elevate your game. That's a terrain joke.
That was funny. Good job,
With
Brad.
all of your home
We got
cartography needs for
I
RPGs.
feel cartograph.
Brad is stunned by his own funny joke.
Yep. No, I just tripped over the word cartography and couldn't remember how to make a sentence.
Big word. Big word.
Also, our friends at Character Case. Keep your dice, minis, notes, pens, anything that you need for your RPG night safe and sound, thoughtfully organized, and easy to access in one of these fantastic travel cases.
So beautiful.
Thank you. You're welcome. I'm so
When
proud
you
of
use
myself.
your character case, it will keep your character sheets and all those things nice and pristine for years to come. And if you don't, you end up like Ross. Anyway.
Like me. Don't be like me.
Don't be a Ross. Get a character case.
Gonna get that on the next poster.
I do really feel like we need to hold up the remnants of the Beyond's Mini to evidence
his torso or
It's
the
a bit
difference
in my car.
between
It's
how
not
Leaf
even here
is and how the
It's in
original
my car,
Beyond's.
yeah.
next time.
One of these days.
Anyway,
Beyonce's lost an eye, not a head, an arm, a sword, a shield.
It's pretty much just a stump.
4 levels, but
Beyond's, also known as Stumpy.
torso good.
Whatever happens to your mini happens to you in the game.
Use character case, guys!
Suddenly your limbs fall off.
Oh, he's got a real great nickname, Torso Boy.
Torso
So what's he complaining about?
Yeah, we know. Alright, amazing.
Lastly, all the sounds that you hear tonight, not made by us, including Ross's wonderful air raid siren thing that he did earlier. Air horn. Yep, Sirenscape does that, but better.
Significantly.
So if you want to add soundscapes to your game, check them out at sirenscape.com. Wonderful for the thematic ambiance for your tabletop experience.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brad.
Good job.
You did
Bradley.
it. Nailed it.
Thank you to friends of the show, artistes extraordinaires, Barb Williams, TJ Corbett, and Isaac Grimaldi for art contributions to the show. Some of the art we'll be using today is also from Midjourney AI, which is cool.
Not a sponsor, but you could be.
There
Midjourney
could be.
AI.
Go check them out because they're fun. I'm like an AI obsessed person, so I'm very excited to
Yes.
see art get creative on robots and stuff.
They'll come for you first, Brooke.
I will be their queen.
She's their
Oh, yeah.
gonna be an
She'll be
ally.
their ally, like the right-hand man.
And Carrie, model, we got some merch.
We do have some merch.
on,
You can get a Dice Tales
Yeah.
shirt. This one has been slightly customized to
For
fit my
signs out,
massive
guns out.
guns. We have also dice pouches, mugs, other t-shirts, and we have stickers and phone cases and all that stuff. We are on spring.com, so go to spring.com and just search Dice Tales. We have all kinds of vintage shirts as well. There's ones with Jill's face on it. There's ones with our dearly departed Seamus on it. There's ones
He's not dead yet.
There's ones
No,
with
he's a father,
Seamus, God rest
so-
his soul. And we got the Goose's Loose is still available, so all kinds of great stuff.
I gotta get one of those.
All kinds of great stuff on spring.com. Just search Dice Tales.
Spring.com.
Anybody else have anything they want to
Thank
share?
you.
Projects, things coming up?
Mine.
The only project I'm in right now will happen before this airs, so not really a thing worth
You
advertising.
can catch me on Monday nights on Twitch. I'm on Mini Terrain Domain, where we play the Candlekeep Mysteries, Scribes and Scrolls, and that is a weekly campaign. Monday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern.
It's pretty great.
Sorry, 8 p.m. Eastern. 8!
You meet at 7.
Get it right.
It starts at
Get
8.
it right.
Correct.
All right.
Got it.
Okay, with that in mind, let's get to the recap so that we can keep it trucking.
With better lighting.
Significantly.
The Children of Destiny traveled to Burdusk, home of the Harpers and Twilight Hall, to seek out more intel on the Tantals. Upon arrival, Jill was interviewed for potential membership in the Harpers and was given a trial assignment of rescuing an embattled Harper from the enemies pursuing her and then escorting her safely back to Burdusk. Following the interview, Merrick led the Children of Destiny into Twilight Hall, where they got their first real look at the hall's majesty and gravity-defying physics. And that's where we pick up the adventure tonight on Dice Tales.
Alright, welcome back! Alright, everybody.
Yes.
So, having arrived here at Twilight Hall, the home of the Harpers, Jill is faced with her first initiation quest to see if she has what it takes. It sounds pretty simple.
It's easy.
There is a Harper agent in distress. You are supposed to go help them out and make sure that they get back okay. And you've been given information about where they were last seen or where they sent a message from and about who they were. But I don't think I actually gave you any of that information.
You didn't give Carrie any of that.
in game. Okay.
Jill has a piece of paper, presumably
Yes.
with this on it.
So you have that info on your piece of paper.
Okay.
And it would say that the name of the Harper agent is Harley Chaucer.
Cool. Cool name. Got it.
Any relation to Jeff?
No.
And for a location, they had sent a message via like a bird feather token, basically,
Okay.
from the edge of the Dorbury Wood,
Got
which is within like 2 hours of here.
it. Okay, easy. Psh.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Cake.
It's way too easy.
It's cake.
It's
way too easy.
listen. It's a lot of little jobs. They're busy. The Harpers are busy. They can't do all this little stuff. So, and yeah.
So with that in mind, all of you were allowed to get any supplies that you might need, etc. But you guys did not rest there, correct?
We did not.
Okay.
They said there were places to rest here.
Yes, there are places to rest, but I don't think you needed to.
We basically
correct?
just got up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys. Okay, so it's like middle of the day, like
Yeah.
after.
Beyonce would like to,
Request a sabbatical?
yeah, maybe. He had that chance. He wants to get some, like, essential oils, maybe lavender for his diffuser necklace.
They do have that.
Yes, and that, perfect. So he's just gonna, like, sniff all of them, like, see what smells nice.
They have some like in-house alchemists.
Oh, yeah.
So they definitely
Ooh,
have a
maybe
nice.
like a mix of something. It's, ooh.
They're very artistic.
I'm feeling
They have
like
some that are like
eucalyptus.
there's some that are made for like if you get bad headaches, if you have stress, if you have trouble sleeping.
Nausea.
Do you guys all want to be Harpers with me?
This is pretty magical.
Just get us the oil.
I
really.
could,
We
I
don't need
suppose. Anybody can add
He
those.
also wants to get some sort of like cloak that would like kind of cover his armor if he could.
Okay, just a
Cool.
decorative cloak.
Yeah, more so of a let's not be the
magical cloak. They do have magic cloaks on sale too.
on sale. Oh.
On sale?
Do we have
On
money?
sale.
Clearance
Do
cloak.
we have money?
Do we
I don't.
I don't know. Do you have money?
Not really.
Yes, you do.
Do we?
Yes,
Not
we
a
have
lot.
a lot of money.
No, I don't think we do.
No, not really. We don't loot
Jill
things.
has
No.
400 gold pieces.
That's not a lot
That's
of money.
so
That will
much.
not buy you a magical
That's
cloak.
so much.
Maybe Jill is from poverty, and that feels like a lot of money to her.
We gotta stop
How about
taking
you
these
guys be
extra
tolerant?
dimensional gigs and have the ones that pay.
I know, right?
It's true.
Well, we're
Or
trying
like
to take
loot
some
things
that.
and sell them, or
Wait, did we get
We
paid
need
our
to stop
workers?
working for free is what we need to stop doing.
I think we did.
you guys can start asking for money from anyone.
Did we get paid our workers for taste testing
Yes.
alcohol? We
Yes.
did. Okay.
Yeah, but we can't spend
You
money.
can't
No,
spend
but, like,
workers
but we
here.
have
10 Chuck E.
we're-
Cheese tokens.
banking Werther's for future spending.
Got a hey penny,
Dave &
that's a
Buster's
Canadian
token.
dime. Here's 3 Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
The Harper's just
And a
looking
bag
at you
of
like,
I want to
And
get
tickets
this
from the
stuff
county
out
fair.
there.
So cute. Amazing.
even
okay.
like a +1 cloak of resistance is about 1,000 gold.
Yeah, they're a little too rich for my blood.
He just needs a
Maybe just needs like a regular old
rag.
Just a regular old thing
This
so
is
that I
the
don't.
poorest group of level 14 adventurers I have ever seen.
Listen here.
The only
fall
time
for
we
that.
tried to loot something, everyone tried to make me feel guilty
We're
for it.
poor in money, but rich,
Rich in
in
spirit?
Friendship.
No, we're rich in morality. Except me, probably. Well, we did steal from what's her face in Sembia.
Yeah, but you guys all made me feel guilty for
I
it.
didn't.
I did.
Beyonce probably did.
Well,
Yeah, Beyonce for sure did.
maybe,
Anyway,
maybe your charity will come back to you in spades.
hint, hint. No, okay.
Okay.
No,
So,
just
we want a
something. Just a big billowy cloak to cover
His arm.
this and
Like a
over the head too.
Does it need to be like velour so it's nice and drapey?
You know, it's the best I can
fuzzy?
get, baby.
It's gonna
Maybe
be a
velvet.
potato sack.
If you want something that's gonna look rich like that, you can get something
No.
for 30 gold.
30? 30 gold? I could do that.
Yeah.
Although, no, I should probably keep it low because I'm trying to hide my identity from onlookers.
The next
So-
one down would be 20. That's like
You're
a
up to mischief, I can
dilettante.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
So
Just tell.
Because you don't want to look so poor as to be suspicious.
yes. And I'm just gonna put that on over my armor, pull it over my head when we go, and I'm also gonna take
What
out
color
my.
do you want?
I want to do purple, but like
That'd
a
be
really dark,
obvious.
a really dark
Yes,
purple.
that
like
purple.
it's like
Plum.
to the
Any
point where it
purple
almost
is
looks
royalty.
black, but when the light shines on it, it looks a little purple.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That's
Love
awesome.
But I'm also gonna take out my crimson cloth and wrap it around my head and cover the one eye.
Oh, like that dude in 300?
Yep.
Awesome.
Did you shower before we or like?
Yeah, I
bathe
did
before
end
we
up
left?
bathing.
Okay.
bathing.
At Jill's behest.
Yeah, did you shower today, Ross?
Oh.
Let's do a quick check-in.
Is there anybody else who wants any adventuring equipment of any kind? Some of it they'll provide free, some of it they'll charge for if it's something you're gonna like.
I mean, I don't know that I really need more arrows. I have quite a few.
One last thing for flavor too. I wanna start slinging
Very expensive.
Justifier over my back.
Awesome.
A back sheath.
Yeah,
Very
you can get
one.
a back shoe.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
not super practical in real life. But
No, I was
But
just gonna say
it's
that.
super cool.
We're not real.
My arms
My
are
arms
so
Oh, when I get this out, you're gonna be in so much trouble.
Is it over the cloak or under the cloak?
It's over.
Over the cloak.
Yeah.
Very
Because otherwise
important
that's
question.
going to be difficult to remove.
Yeah,
All right.
take off the
That's
cloak.
got like a super
Hold on.
wide loose collar that the sheath.
That needs to be
sits
slow
above.
motion, like whipping off the cloak.
Or there just be like a hole. I mean, like
100%.
when I
Oh,
made
yeah.
my Callista cloak with my quiver, I had like holes in the cloak where the quiver kind of like threaded through.
Yeah.
Anyway,
She knows.
All right.
Melissa
from
will
real
show
life.
you how to do
Let's
it.
Oh
show you
yeah,
how
I
to
need
shoot that
to,
sword.
I need to take some lessons.
She's got those craft ranks.
she really doesn't though.
Jill is, I know what Jill's doing. Jill's getting her flask filled with something
Oh,
strong.
that's a good
Merrick
idea.
will fill your flask for you.
Awesome. That sounds like a euphemism.
Callista
But
will
it's
also purchase
maybe,
a bottle
maybe
of something.
it is, maybe it's not. And he'll say, the first one's always a bit of a test. Do as well as you can. And make me proud.
Are you
See.
talking about the alcohol in the flask? Because I can pass that test. for sure.
Callista.
He
No.
hands it to you.
I take it.
Wait,
No,
are we
it's
getting
fine.
free alcohol? I'd like some actually.
Be
You
honest.
can get it when you come back.
Oh, it's not like I haven't saved your life in like the
There's
past couple
some-
days.
I like Beyonce, and I like chuck him my flask, and I'm like, take this
I'll
over,
offer
and
to
quit
pay
bitching.
for a bottle of water.
Okay.
He takes a big old
How much is
rip
it?
of it right
5
there.
silver.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, and I imagine after we take care of our business, I would. Jill's feeling confident about this. This seems very easy.
Merrick is not coming, so
I thought he had to. I thought it was like somebody had to be there.
somebody has to observe. But
Okay.
he's not like
He's not helping.
helping.
Mm.
So he's just like walking along and watching?
What if I die? What's he gonna do?
Great question.
I don't want to find out. No, it's it'll be
But
fine.
we're allowed to help?
Yes.
Yeah. He
Okay.
just has to be there to watch. Okay.
He's
Like,
supposed to observe how you handle it.
huh.
So he's gonna follow at a distance
Yeah.
so that
Do
you
we know
don't
what's
feel
happening?
tempted.
Have you told us what's
Yeah,
happening?
I told. So yeah, I did. I read my little note, and so I was like, "Yep, there's a hopper on the road. They're in trouble. They're trying to get here. So we've got to go out and help." Seems pretty straightforward.
That is suspiciously easy.
Search and rescue. Seems like a good thing to cut your teeth
It
to
is-
join the club.
It is either insulting or there's more to it than they're telling us.
Oh, Callista, not everything is dark princes trying to destroy the universe. Sometimes people are just in trouble on the road. There's
Right, are they
bandits
going to help
everywhere
us with
and
that after all of this?
shit. Yes, but we need
Did
to.
you ask?
The Harpers are a generous people. I'm sure they will help as soon as we, especially if I'm one of them.
Let's
and then they'll let
start
us in
with
the
getting
line.
her in the
Feels
club.
like-
And
Thank you, Beyonce.
Weird that we have to audition to have them help us save the world.
Well, I do not think we are auditioning. I think just Jill is auditioning.
I mean, you're welcome to help.
I think
Do you want to be a Harper Leaf?
I mean, she is a...
Yeah, do you? Do you want to be a harper? One of them's a harper.
Sounds
Forget
like
about
someone's asking something, but I can't quite make out the words.
Is there a reason? Oh, is it because of the cloak?
It's a very nice cloak.
Is it working? You don't recognize me?
Sure.
I'll take it as that.
If I'd only seen you once or twice before, then probably I might not know that you were the same person, or you were at least
Same
wearing different clothes than the
person
first time I saw
missing
you.
and
Can I see why he is giving me shade?
Yeah, make a sense motive, see if you can pick anything up.
That's a 23.
You can pick up some stuff. How are you feeling, Lee? What's the vibe?
He has no interest in joining the Harpers
Yeah.
and refuses to
Oh.
He just doesn't
acknowledge
acknowledge
that.
them?
But as soon as you
okay.
started talking about
Oh.
something else, he re-engaged.
Yeah.
Okay, what's up?
Huh. Well, gang, I think we
We
should probably
may
hit
as
the
well
road.
get this over with. We just need to be on our guard, I think.
We always are on our guard. It'll be fast. We'll be back before sundown, I'll bet.
Not sure how
Stop
much.
saying those kinds of things because that is going to, like...
Give us confidence? What a shame.
Mm-hmm.
I meant it is going
It's
to
almost
jinx
like
us.
Alright.
being on our guard does so much for us.
They will, if you wish, provide you with mounts, if you would like. It's up to you guys if you'd rather go on foot or if you would rather ride.
Not
Do
as
we
good
know
as
if the
my
person
zebra
we're picking
unicorn, but
Has a mount?
They were on a mount, they would
Okay.
say.
Okay.
If you had asked, they would tell you that this Harley is a paladin,
Okay.
and they have their own horse.
of whom?
Good question.
Did they say?
Didn't say.
Okay.
A holy man.
So I would
I
almost
think
rather.
horses.
Yeah.
Do you have mounts that are sized for gnomes?
Yes.
What type of selection?
What are you looking for?
Something sized for gnomes. I already said that.
A jackass. It'll be perfect for him.
They actually have small horses, like
Okay.
a Shetland pony.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry for like a riding dog or something.
They also have riding dogs.
Irish wolfhound.
I mean,
Would you like a riding
Katya is
dog?
here.
No.
Yeah, but she doesn't like it when I ride her.
Yeah.
I
She's
mean,
made it clear.
yeah, but that was before. That kind of an understanding.
Aww.
But see, Leith is going to make her
She's
jealous by showing her how
looking
fun
sad.
it is, and then
Deal.
Look at that. But yes, they can give you a riding dog named Frankie.
sweet.
Yes.
Oh.
Is my horse better than Matilda, at least?
Pretty sure
The
all
last
horses
horse
are better than
that-
Matilda.
She was
Let's
like,
find out.
she was sway
There's
back
a horse generator.
Oh,
Nothing more
Bless
important than
Matilda.
a horse.
I think
Bless
Gaunt was part of
Matilda.
it. Gaunt and sway backed.
All right, ready?
Horse
So-
thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your horse is a Grula stallion.
A what now?
A Grula
Grula
stallion.
Grula. Stallion.
He's a brave 20-year-old with a stripe and a snip marking on his face, 4 leg markings, and a pastern on the right front leg, half pastern on the left front leg, and a sock on his left hind leg.
Brooke is bringing out some equestrian turn.
Now
Oh, there's
this-
a picture!
Beautiful.
This is more like it.
Damn.
What is his name?
And his name is Nimue.
Oh,
Nimue.
Oh.
A Nimue.
I will,
Alright.
I will pat his neck and speak quietly to
That
him.
was really good.
I'm quite pleased with his mount.
Jill, you have a shorter buckskin stallion.
Okay.
As an intelligent 5-year-old.
Oh, he's a bobo.
With an interrupted stripe marking on his face, and then his 4 leg markings. He's got a fetlock on his right front leg, a coronet on his left. His right hind leg is empty, and he's got a pastern on the left hind leg. And he's good for harness driving. He's
Look
very
at
pretty,
him.
light brown with dark.
Dude, he's like the first one you get in
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
I love him. What's his name?
And his name is Chaos.
Yes!
God, does he have like a flame mane?
He
It's
and I
like,
shall be friends.
I go up and I
And
rub his snoot.
Beyond's, yours is about just a tiny bit taller than that one. It's a Sorrel stallion. He's a lazy 18-year-old with a faint star marking on his face. And then he's got a cornet on his right front leg, a heel on his left leg, and a heel on his right. And he's good for like seating and reining horse. Yeah, it's Sorrel.
So for those of you
Sorrel?
watching at home,
Yes.
Ross is frantically looking up pictures
Yes.
of all
I
these
want-
horses.
Oh.
You gotta
Need
visualize
to
it.
get the proper, yeah.
Let's see what these horses look like.
Oh, he's a pretty
Gorgeous.
Shiny.
And its name
Shiny and lazy.
is Barnum.
Just,
Barnum!
He's shiny and lazy like Beyonce. When he was younger, at least.
Barnum and Beyonce.
Barnum and Beyonce.
Oh my God,
The
I love
B&B.
Oh my god.
The Righteous Brothers.
Amazing.
You are
Yours
pretty
is
righteous,
a
aren't you?
burly dog. What's a burly dog breed that we think someone
Like a
could ride
mastiff?
on?
A
Yeah,
mastiff.
like a mastiff.
A Mastiff or a Pit Mastiff?
Yes. Yes.
What if it's an Akita?
Akita?
No, definitely a Mastiff. The Neapolitan Mastiff, because it's got a million wrinkles on its
Oh
face.
my god, he's
Oh,
perfect. And he's drooly boy.
Frankie.
Yay.
Frankie is his name? I forgot.
Frankie.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
A Neapolitan Mastiff.
There he is.
Look
one
at
on
the
the far
droopy
right.
face.
He's like Hercules from Sandlot.
Nope, down one. Yeah, in the middle.
There he is.
There
Oh,
he
this
is.
guy.
That one.
This
There he is.
guy.
Oh.
Oh,
Jowls.
He's
handsome.
a wrinkly face.
He's so handsome.
He's
many
perfect
jowls.
for Leaf. Does he have a little tiny saddle on him?
Yeah. He's trained as a riding dog.
I love it. I love it so
They have
much.
many gnomes and halflings in the harbor.
Of course. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Obviously. All right.
All right, with that, as you guys head out, you can choose. You can either make a survival check, a knowledge local, or a knowledge geography. The one person who's going to lead. So, who wants
Does it
to
need to be Jill?
lead the way?
Probably. Yeah. I'll do survival, I suppose.
I have
Fingers
none of
crossed.
those.
Here we go. Ooh, okay. So don't talk to me.
Say anything.
You made sounds.
I made sounds.
16.
6. Okay, that's
It's a
plenty.
road.
So you follow the road, and the road actually curves and goes around the wood. So you start heading that way, and you would see that there's a few trails that head inside of the wood itself.
Mm-hmm.
So you would reach the side of it that the message came from,
Mhm.
and from there, it's up to you guys how you want to proceed.
Right.
You don't see anybody rolling
Can we
around
just
on the
begin
floor.
yelling for this
No.
man? Oh.
No.
As we're like first leaving, Leith will definitely make eye contact with Katya and then use his once per day to speak with animals.
Wow, this is great.
And just say race you and take off.
This is great.
And see who can...
Oh,
She-
Katya will definitely take that.
And the Mastiff's just gonna be
Jowling all over.
Slobber flying out the sides. Leith is like,
I love him. I love him.
I love him too.
Oh, knock my contact.
That's my first Dice Tales related
I got
entry.
it.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna
It's
have to
not
make
the first time
a
I've put my
ride
contact
check.
back in during the show, folks.
So we'll do a ride check versus we'll have Katya, I don't know, make a dexterity check.
Okay.
She doesn't have ride.
She's not riding herself.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just keep going.
That's
So just add her dex mod.
Yeah, I guess. We'll see what happens. I doubt he's got a lot in ride.
Oh, there you go. For a second, I thought you stole my die. It's the same exact
All
one.
right.
Oh my gosh, it is.
Your eye back in?
The
Yep.
Roll
blue
it.
sapphire.
Ride check.
Ride check.
That's cocked. 6.
Katya got a 19.
See?
Oh,
Straight
It was
back.
on 19 and it tipped over to the
he's not the
3.
most aerodynamic dog.
I mean,
But he's doing the best he can.
He's the goodest boy. I'm not
He
saying
is the
that.
goodest boy.
Katya's motivated to be in front so she doesn't get hit by the wave of slobber.
There.
You ain't first, you're last.
Once it becomes obvious that we're not going to catch Katya, Leith will just kind of lean down and go, "It's all right, buddy. I know that you're built for distance more than speed."
Turns around.
Ruffle the back of his neck while he's yelling.
Sweet boy.
Frankie.
Bubba.
I love Frankie.
So Jill is stoically looking around, and kind of, I'm looking like more for like signs that maybe if the Harper has already been here.
Survival check?
Can I do another survival check? Okay.
Yes, you can.
Here I go.
You know what we should have asked for is something of his that Katya can sniff.
Yeah, well. The survival check is a 25.
Very nice.
Thank you. I kind of like, I look over my shoulder at Merrick. to make sure he's seeing.
Way in the distance on his own horse.
Didn't see that awesome
Horse with no name.
Okay.
Can see his silhouette back there. You find in the grass a bloodied arrow, and there is indeed some blood spill there on the ground, and then there are bloody tracks leading away from there into the woods. You would also find tracks of 4 horses total.
4.
One that seems to be near to the, like walking side by side, basically, with the bloodied person. And then the others seem to be grouped together because they stamp all over each other.
Okay.
And they pursue into the woods.
They ride single file to hide their numbers. So I'm just like, I see this and I'm obviously a little distressed and I'm like, oh. And I kind of like hold it up and I show Callista and I'm like, well, I hate to say this, but I think you were right. This might be more complicated than we initially thought.
We were told they were in distress. If I look at the arrow, can I tell, like, I mean, I would
Short bow,
assume,
long bow,
well, I would
crossbow.
assume, like, different groups of people use different kinds of arrows. Like, is
like
is
Different
Fletching?
style arrowheads and flesh
Yeah,
arrows and
like
stuff like
local?
that.
Okay.
I'm so proud of you. That was a great question.
Different forging styles.
Wait,
Oh,
what's
that's
a class?
That the
Much local. I do have a rank. Much local. 20, not natural.
What exactly are you hoping for? Like where they're from or something?
Well, like,
that?
I mean, I would assume that different types, like, groups, like, humans or goblins or, like, and even different nations and stuff would use different fletchings, different
types of wood.
different types of wood, all that. So I'm just trying to
Different
get, like, a
arrowheads.
general, like, does it come from, like, the Symbian type region, or does it come from
It's
the goblins of the mountains, or...
From the Moon Sea region.
Moon Sea.
Moon Sea
Is that close to
region.
here?
No, it's not necessarily.
Ooh,
It's
important.
in North Faerun.
Okay.
Much more far north than where you currently are. It's north of like Corminthor and Hillsfar and all of those places.
Wow.
It's closer to Hillsfar.
So really
So
far
where you
north.
guys were in the arena
Yeah.
fight, like north of the woods with Mithranor in it, it's from that way.
Damn.
Would I know who lives there? Like what
The
what
elves.
peoples?
That'd be knowledge geography.
I'll tell Jill.
Yeah.
that- so I think this arrow comes from the Moonsea area. It is far from here.
A very long ways away.
Geography, that is what I'm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. We're in the forest, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but this is knowledge geography about Moonsea.
It's
which
actually
is
about
not-
a forest region.
Oh, okay.
So-
Alright, so that gives me a 22.
Okay. So it's actually pretty dangerous. It's like a grim, wild frontier land that has several city-states, but no like overwhelming government of any kind. And all those city-states are generally dominated by some kind of evil despot. Like Hillsfar was one of those places, and you guys remember what that place was like.
Mhm.
There's no like central capital to maintain order, so it's not a super safe place to live. And you would know that there is not only Hillsfar, but there's Mellivant is one of those, which is the most like commerce and industry place. There's Mulemaster, which is a cesspool of crime, mercantile intrigue, and Bane worshippers.
That one.
There's Zental Keep, which is the home of the Zentarum. So those are all in that region.
Yikes.
Alright, well, this-
Hyper concentration of shit.
Yeah.
So,
Does Callista pass all this on?
yeah. So Moonsea it is not a nation per se, it is a bunch of city-states.
Yeah.
Perhaps the most likely scenario, I mean, why would they be pursuing someone here in
Who
near
knows?
Berdusk?
I mean,
It is
if it's the
possible,
Zentrum
though.
or any
yes,
of them.
the Zentrum are centered.
They're like mercenaries, right?
Yes.
So maybe they were hired to track down this Harper? Whoever they were? Not necessarily Centrum, but whoever from that region.
Well, whoever
This-
did it apparently is a long way from home, away from resources, presumably, hopefully.
I do not think the Zentrum worry too much about. I mean, we ran into them in Sempia, remember?
Oh, yeah, very well.
They are very resourceful.
They probably have allies hidden throughout the world as well.
That is true.
Well,
But we should step lightly. But I do think that this Chaucer is in trouble, and we
Yes.
should.
and Jill would at this point like point out like the tracks and like kind of agree with Callista, and I would suggest we follow the tracks.
Would you like?
How
Would you
good
like
is
any
Frankie
assistance,
at
or are
tracking?
you?
I would like
all
you.
set?
No, I think you're better at tracking than me.
How strong is his snoot?
Leith,
Right
could you?
above.
This is a foresty place. I know it's not a Feywood per se, but if you could kind of help
Plus
keep an eye on
5 scent tracking.
the wildlife, maybe use your.
Would they have
glorious
like given
mount.
me that kind of information before I left, since I can't talk to him about it and be like, hey, how good at this are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's a dog. You can
Sure.
assume that.
So I'll actually
Trust
dismount.
you implicitly.
I'll dismount
I
and like
rolled
get down
anything
close to
else?
his face and
Plus
like
27.
ruffle up his skin and make sure that he's happy and content, and then
However,
take a
Katya
step
might
back,
also try.
motion for him to
She
sit,
Follow that blood.
and I will transform into a wolf. Like go full wolf form because my scent tracking is 10.
Oh.
Attaboy.
Alright, he handles it fine for some reason. He's seen a lot of shit. He's just like.
And he's still always
Friend.
like a happy
Happily
boy.
Friend.
the werewolf right next to him.
So I
And
was.
I get a 26 on
It's
scent
like, well, he
tracking.
smells the same. You pick up that scent of blood, and it's pretty recent, so it's easy for you to follow. That copper tang is on the air, and you can follow it, no problem, through these woods.
I am
Flavor
also trying
question.
to follow the tracks. So numerically, I got a 28.
But you rolled a 1.
I indeed did roll.
You're
Here's
gonna be
always leads
arguing with the
lead.
werewolf because you are sure that the tracks go one way. You're sure, and he's going a different way.
Katya, however, got a 22 on scent tracking, so she is
She
agreeing with Lee.
Yeah, you're outnumbered.
She's Also
leave
growling.
Callista and Frankie, and they're all just four-legged
And I
animals
look at-
just growling at
I
you.
look at Callista kind of trying to make
Frankie's
her
just
case.
like,
and I'm
why are we growling? I don't smell anything.
I am never
shit, we're
wrong.
growing?
I am the ultimate tracker. I am never wrong. Why are they arguing with me?
Callista, I'm gonna have to go with the four-leggeds on this one. They have the snoot.
Leaf makes that canine smile that
You are
dogs
betraying
can
me right now,
sometimes
you know that,
do,
right?
and starts doing like the happy dog dance as he trots off down the way that.
He's like wagging his whole body.
All right, how are we traveling?
I think at this point we should probably go on foot.
I
Horses
agree.
would be too conspicuous. So
Because
I
the
would,
horses can we just
There are
tie?
plenty
Oh,
of
my
trees
feet
around.
hurt.
Can we leave him with
You
Merrick?
could leave them with Merrick. He can tie them together and have him follow him.
Okay. So I would kind of yeah. I don't know if he's even allowed to talk to me. I would probably walk the horses back to Merrick and
I
be
mean, we
like,
could.
yeah,
He'll get down off
Yeah.
his horse.
and I'm like, we are going to go ahead on
I've
foot.
got it.
Thank you.
You would take their leads and start tying them together,
And
patting the horses, calming them down.
and I would come back and I would say to Beyonce, I'm like, I know, but it's going to be safer if we go this way. It's going to be too loud, too conspicuous if we go with the horses.
We have
It's like,
barely
oh, my
walked today.
horsey, so
And then I'm like,
My legs hurt so bad.
Aw.
tears sake, and I would
Been in the
grab my freaking
for
flask.
2 days.
I would grab my flask and like clunk it onto the front of his armor. I'm like, here, take.
That's well, it may help. Told you I was gonna complain.
Yes, I have been forewarned. Keep it. And I would then kind of continue on forward. And
Probably
maybe it
getting
was
a little drunk.
maybe it was Beyonce she got the flask for all along, and then she not really, but maybe. But then yeah, we would continue forward, following the tracks.
Okay.
With the pups.
What's the formation that we were in?
I would probably be right behind the puppies
Okay, so in
And
the
Kitty?
front we've got
and
Leaf
Kitty.
and Katya.
And I would
And
not.
Frankie, apparently.
I would not make
Frankie's
Frankie
like-
come if he didn't
Frankie's
want to.
right between you
I
guys.
was like, wait, are you
And
still
then
riding
Jill
Frankie as
is
the
right
werewolf?
No.
behind
Like
Leaf.
I skipped the werewolf form and
That'd
went
be a
just
vision.
full
Callista
Canin
and
wolf.
Beyonce, where are you guys gonna be?
I'll be trailing right behind the four-leggeds.
Okay.
So like next
You
to
can be
Jill.
behind Katya, yeah, next
Yeah.
to Jill.
Because I'm still
And you
like,
want to take
They're
up the
not
rear,
canids, are
Beyonce,
they?
complaining and drinking?
that makes sense.
They're lupines.
Clutch.
Yes.
Alright.
So yeah, just kind of going, trying to be quiet.
Okay, so are we
well,
stealthing?
One moment. It's just a little trick that I learned, and I'm going to spend a minute and kind of meditate and become acclimated to my surroundings. And then you're going to see like a little like star kind of form above him, and then it's gonna go, and I'm gonna cast Guiding Star.
What is
Nice.
guiding star?
Now I always know the approximate distance from this area, no matter what, as well as the direction I must travel
It's
in
a
order to reach.
waypoint.
Oh, so we can find our way back.
Back.
Very smart.
Very
Can
nice.
everybody
I really
see it
want-
or just you?
Good question.
Okay.
Thank you,
It's
Beyonce.
that's but
Like what?
I really
We're
want to
coming.
get back on the horse again, so.
Yeah, thank you, Beyonce.
Let us not lose the horse. Yeah. All right.
Horses won't get lost.
Still say we are going the wrong way. Let's go.
We'll remember this for when you are inevitably correct, and then you can have a hell of an I told you so.
Alright, we're gonna have to do a group stealth roll then if we're trying to stealth. So give me a second to get your target number here.
You are kidding me. I'm gonna put this one on top. The one on top is mine.
Identical.
Alright,
Those are bad.
give me your numbers. Still. 1. That's 2 fails. Because it's a crit fail, that counts as 2. What'd you get?
Crit fail
Fucking kidding me.
We're gonna
I
have
have
some
a plus 30.
domino
Somebody
action
steal.
going on here. What did Katya get?
You fucker.
Katya got a natural 20.
Well, that's 2
Plus-
successes.
Panther!
19?
19?
She's
Okay.
competing with the Mastiff now.
Of course,
Yeah,
Jill.
35 was Katya's total.
Natural 1 for a -2.
Okay, I feel like we're
This is an anomaly.
sabotaging me.
This is an anomaly.
You did it too! I know.
I feel like what has to happen, because the way you guys hit your formation is that
Like Scooby-Doo.
Frankie's in the middle here, right? Following the two who are in the front actually being quiet. And then Frankie like gets excited about something and tries to like leap up on Jill, who like knocks into Beyonce, who knocks over Callista.
And Beyonce's just so fucking saucy, goes,
and they just make a ton of noise behind you.
You know that look that huskies can give you, where like they lower and like just because their eyes are so brilliant, they just look so disappointed.
Yes.
That's the look Leith is giving all of you right now.
And,
what did you
and
roll, by
Katya's
the way?
doing her best.
I rolled a 7, but I got a 19.
Katya's doing her best kitty fuck off look, like, you idiots.
Yup.
Oh my god.
So just
disappointment.
the way a cat looks.
Yeah,
pretty
yes.
much.
General cat face.
Contempt and disgust.
Rusty cat.
Jill would do her
RCF,
best.
rusty cat face.
Okay, well, if there's anyone up ahead, it's likely that they heard you.
Fuck.
Now we may, as I pick myself off the ground.
Jill would
Well, now we
scramble
may
to
as
her
well
feet.
just go in swinging, I suppose. They know we are here.
Yes. I guess. And Jill would like scramble up and like try to like see if any, almost like looking around
See if
to
anyone
they
noticed.
saw. And obviously they did, but like.
Are we still within sight of Merrick?
He's taking notes back.
Oh no!
Oh my god. So yeah, I guess we just kind of tromp forward loudly now.
Yep.
More quickly, team. Can we get on board with that?
Oh, we could.
That's what happens.
Hold on.
What?
I'm gonna try to make a lot of noise moving sideways in the other direction and let them be quiet as they keep moving. So I'm gonna try to like
You're gonna try to be a distraction.
Distraction.
Okay.
Ooh.
and then I'm gonna try to like circle around once I
So
the
if
rows.
we're approaching this area, like
Okay.
here, we'll say you're gonna come in here and they're gonna come in here. How about that?
Okay.
So there's a Beyonce, a Jill, a Katya, and a Lee.
Oh, are we going
Merrick
to
is with
battle
the
now?
bag.
Battle map.
Once we stop stealthing,
Thank you, gaming paper.
once we stop stealthing on the way in, every time we pass really obvious trail sign, Leith is going to distinctly point it out until Callista notices, and then
Callista went the other way.
Yeah, Callista's that
Okay.
way now. Sorry. None
Sorry.
for you.
No, I'm sorry.
He'll still point it out to everyone who's around and be like,
Hey, Brooke, you want to scoop Callista in just a little bit so the camera can see where she's
yeah,
at?
yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Totes
Perfect.
and
That's
goes.
what she said.
Yeah.
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 Alright. Hold on,
So what
making
is this
notes about what's happening
structure?
when you guys are farting around.
Probably literally with our stealth rolls.
Closer.
Someone farted
Let's
and everyone
make
else let out their
perception
disappointment.
checks,
Oh, good.
everybody.
Alrighty, redemption. Mwah, come on. Jesus, it's still bad. 28.
Oh my gosh, we're all the same number.
I'm getting on my other
So
side.
bad. 28.
It was bad.
So bad.
so bad.
I'm packing these
Callista
up.
got a 31,
Fuck you.
and I mean I still did not.
These
roll
are my
that great.
specifically
And
Jill dice.
Katya got a 17.
I'm gonna get out my other character's dice. Shut up.
Okay, one more time numbers, please.
28.
What did I say? 30.
31 for
One.
Callista.
31.
Or Katya.
And Katya was 27.
I had a 32.
Okay.
This is the first time
9.
in the entire campaign that I've had a higher perception than Callista.
Whoa! Good for you.
Proud of you.
Good for you.
Good
That's
job,
amazing.
I only rolled a 7. So.
You get a merit badge.
We get a gold star. Achievement unlocked.
Yes.
So Beyonce is the only one who doesn't hear or see anything.
He's just hurting so bad. He's like,
You're doing great, buddy.
Sore, he's angry, his
So
feet
proud
hurt, he's a
of
little
you.
drunk.
yeah, that's right.
But the rest of you would see
Structure?
So there is up ahead. It looks like a house. It looks pretty dark, like it's kind of been abandoned for a while. It has that sort of air about it. And there's a back door on this side that you guys are coming around. So this must be the front of the house, it seems. And this back door has piled up in front of it a bunch of crates. Like right in front of the door, just a ton of crates on top of each other, stacked up. You can still make out the edges of it at sort of the top. And you guys would also notice, like,
We're still following the tracks, more or less,
You're
right?
still following the tracks,
Okay.
yeah. I
And the
got
tracks
sort
lead to the
of
back door or the I guess I wouldn't know.
here, as you can kind of see through this way, and you guys can kind of see around this way. You see movement. The reason you see this person more than anything is that it appears like there's like 8 people like in one space.
Would I recognize that?
Yeah, spellcraft check.
It's the thing Leith can do.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's only a 15.
I'll say it is because you know it because it's a spell of your own. But yeah, it's definitely a mirror image spell that is over a figure. Let me put their picture up.
It's kind of a giveaway when it's the exact same person standing next to
Yes,
themselves.
they're octuplets.
Yes, they're all the same person. It looks like a female half-elf. She's got extremely long curled black hair and sort of dark eyes. She has smooth kind of brown skin and sharp features. She's got a pierced ear and she's wearing long flowing blue robes with gold accents on them. Jill, can you make a wisdom check for me? Sure.
Man alive. 14.
There's something vaguely familiar about her.
Okay.
And she is standing here, and she appears to be like in the process of casting a spell.
Okay.
But she's focused on what seems to be the front of the house currently.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to pull up my thing and turn on the headlight.
Good or evil?
Good or evil.
Skip
I forgot you had
detect
that.
evil.
Awesome.
Yeah, immediately you see her like glow with this dark, pulsing, evil aura.
Pulls out Justifier, but it hurts.
Oh yeah.
So just.
You're gonna need rope.
It's like after you've
Need the
done
Tommy
like
Johns.
like the hardest workout of your life, and you try to pick up a like 30-pound sword.
That'll do it. I mean, if I had a
And he's just raging, but in a very impotent way.
I put my hand on Beyonce's chest in a non-impotent way, and I'm
I
like,
guess-
easy.
I wouldn't know that because I'm separated from the
You're
rest
like
of
on
the
the
group,
opposite
so.
side of
Yes,
the
you
building.
are. So
Leith
what
would
you
kind of
doing
look
when you
up
see her?
towards Beyonce.
And he's got the crazy eyes.
Does she look injured?
Like
she's the person we're looking for. Okay.
Nope.
So my assumption immediately is that she is the one chasing and not the
Nothing
one.
about her also says paladin, so there's that.
Did we know that?
We did.
Okay.
You were
Yeah,
told
it's a
it
paladin.
was a paladin. So
I'm
she's
gonna-
starting to cast this spell towards the door.
Okay.
If you want to, and you can see her, and you have ranks in it, you can make a spellcraft check.
I would like to do that.
Another spellcraft check?
Yes.
Separate.
16.
11.
Nobody's sure what she's casting, but she casts it, and nothing happens.
I'm gonna try to creep closer,
Okay.
like up to the back corner of the building.
Are there
kind
any
of.
windows on this building?
There are a couple, yes. So the windows are, there's one right here, very small, and it's boarded up. And there's one in the front.
Is it boarded up like super well, or could I peek through?
They're boarded up from the inside, it looks like.
Okay, but like, is it like?
You might be able to if you're right up there,
That's
see
what I'm
through the
saying.
slats. Yeah.
I'm creeping to this window then.
I would like to creep to the window on my side.
Leith would like to trot through the trees around to the side and look as wolfy and natural as possible and try and sneak up behind her.
So this way?
Yes.
Okay, going through the tree.
Like circling
Beyonce,
wide.
where are you going?
Kati would start to go with him unless she stops him.
Like off to the side a little bit, I guess.
Just like over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kati's going with Leaf. Because she's also a natural creature, technically. Even though wolves and panthers don't usually hang out together. Yes!
You
I
guys
made my stealth
get
check.
here.
Dogs and cheetahs,
The
though.
two of you, give me your perception checks. I'm using your same stealth check from before.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh
damn it. Okay.
I'll let you make a new one because you crit failed. Go ahead.
We both
Oh,
did.
well,
I forgot
that
you
was-
both crit failed.
My
yes.
stealth check then was a 35. My perception check is a 44. Wait, no, 40. Sorry. Oh, I lied. Jeez, math, Carrie. God, school year's coming. 38.
Stealth was a 43. Perception was 26.
Okay. So the first thing that you see, Jill, is a horse. There's a horse inside of this house.
A
Yep.
horse inside of the house.
There's like a main
Peter.
bedroom.
The horse is here.
Or not bedroom, like front room right here. And there is a horse inside of there currently.
This does not compute.
You would see an open door here that goes down to like a hallway that way.
Okay.
And there's another door right this way.
Okay.
Katya, you would see here from the back door seems to go into like a kitchen of some kind.
Is there any light within that I would see? Any light coming in?
No,
Okay.
it's completely dark. Other than you see the horse,
Just the
like
horse
kinda
ass.
looking back at you.
This is like early evening, right?
Yeah,
And who is that next to me? Is that Beyonce?
that's Beyonce. Yeah.
I would look over. I'm like, there's a horse.
No more do you say that, then suddenly there is an explosion that engulfs you and Beyonce.
And horse?
Oh no.
No,
Sorry,
it's,
buddy.
it's like
Oh.
right over here, basically, and you two are the only ones who are still in it. And it's almost like
No,
a
that-
fireball, except
that
that
it was
it's
delayed.
made entirely of cold. And it's like a giant ice.
My eyes! My perception! It's the only thing I can do!
You're
Cool
gonna
ball.
make reflex saves for me, please.
Oh,
no.
Oh, it's 11.
That's a fail.
18?
That is also a fail.
Oh!
Alright, let's see.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Oh shit. Who is this bitch?
That's 37 cold damage to you both.
So the explosion was loud, right? We all heard it?
And everybody heard that, so we're gonna go into initiative. And yeah, you over here, Leaf creeping through the woods, you would see her look that way slyly with a little smirk.
Katya growls.
I
really?
hope she's fucking
That's my
happy. I hope
initiative?
she looks at us because here comes Wolf Boy.
Do negative levels affect initiative as well?
They do. It's all D20
Yep.
rolls.
Oh, Katya.
Buddy.
Yep.
How many levels did you lose?
Oh no.
4, but I took 1 away, so
You should have had to
Down
take
3.
Katya's one away too.
it's true.
I am never getting into the Harpers. Not only will I not
Not
get
good.
in, they're never gonna give me another chance. Like it's immediately 3 strikes.
Alright, Jill, what'd you get?
I got what was I rolling?
Initiative.
Oh, sorry. Duh. My initiative is a 17. Sorry.
17.
I forgot because through my bleeding
Callista.
frozen eyes.
I'm still mathing mine, sorry.
She's going first.
29.
Okay, and Katya?
13.
Okay, Leaf?
17?
Who's higher, you or Jill?
I have a +3.
I have a +5.
Okay. And Beyonce.
2.
He's very his toesies hurt. His toesies hurt.
guys got a bunch of
Ice in my armor!
You've been drinking straight Everclear all day. You're gonna be fine.
So our order is Callista,
Liquid insulation.
Jill, Leaf, Katya, this mage, Beyonce. Okay, so that'll be our order, but that is the end of our first hour.
Oh my god!
We're gonna stop here and we will do the battle next time.
Come back next time.
Alright, we'll see you guys next week.
Wow.
Goodbye.
Mwah.
Bye now.
Done.